Another Drunkology, and I am here today right before New Year's Eve. I don't know when this will air, it might be a few weeks, but I'm gonna make today my husband's favorite drink, because when he gets home later, we're gonna start the New Year's Eve festivities, and I want him to have a nice big pitcher of his favorite drink, Mojitos. Now I know those are a summertime drink or a spring or a tropical drink, but he'll drink them any time of the year. Anytime we go out to eat, he always has to have a mojito. Not just any mojito, a raspberry mojito, which I'm going to show you how to make both. So today I'm making a pitcher so that when he gets home, he can have as much mojitos as he wants for tonight's festivities. So first I'm gonna get my pitcher, and I'm gonna add a half a cup of sugar. And this is a very sweet mojito. The traditional mojito isn't as sweet as I make it, but that's because my husband likes it sweet, just like I do. So we're both gonna have sweet ones. So first thing you want to do is put your sugar down in the pitcher, and then get some fresh, absolutely fresh mint. You can't use anything like mint flavoring or anything, because it's just not the same. Fresh is the way to go. So I'm cutting off a bunch of leaves. I think the recipe says like 30 or 40 leaves or something for a pitcher. So I'm just going to town in there and dropping a lot of leaves. And actually, you might want to pull them off ahead of time and kind of tear them up so that all the mint oils get kind of brought up for flavor. So there we go. I think that's probably enough. Okay. All right. So now you want to take your muddler, remember this, guys? And you want to muddle the mint into the sugar. Like, get it just good and broke up. And I should have tore up some of that mint leaves, but oh well. This will take a minute because it's a very tall pitcher. So getting excited because we're about to enter into 2023. We have some exciting stuff happening on Sibling Rivalry, which is the other show you love to watch, where we play video games, me and my brother, and we drink, and we'll probably drink mojitos some of the time. All right, look at that, starting to get all blended in. The mint leaves are getting all crushed up. Okay, the next thing you want to do is you want to cut up and add a bunch of limes, and you want to squeeze the limes. Squeeze and drop them in. You're going to quarter them and drop them in. You want 3 limes for this because it's kind of a limey drink. And find really good ripe limes. And since this is a pitcher, you can just throw them all in there. I think if you're just doing a glass, you're just going to squeeze the lime juice in it. But since we're doing a whole pitcher, we're going to let the stuff blend in there and get all squishy and let the flavor just come right out of it. Ugh. This is kind of tedious, but so worth it. because mojitos are delicious. When my husband and our friends and I go on cruises, which we love, mojito is always on the list. Okay, that was 2. Okay, this is a very large lime. Look at the size of this lime. Yeah, I'm only gonna do half of this lime because it's too big. That's what she said. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. Okay, just cutting off the yucky parts. Quartering. Okay. That's all good. Next up, I'm going to add the alcohol, and it's a cup of alcohol. That's half a cup. Another half a cup. This is any old white rum will do. Bacardi is good if you love it. So then stir all of this with the alcohol until the sugar is dissolved. Look at that. Look at that. That just looks so delightful. I don't know if it's dissolved. It looks like it might be. Okay. Next up, a bunch of ice. A bunch of ice. Okay. Then 1 can, this is what makes it sweet. If you don't like it sweet, just use an entire bottle of club soda. If you like it sweet, use a full can of Sprite or 7-Up, and then half of a bottle of club soda. All right, look at that pitcher full. Then give it a big stir. Get all those juices. Now, I'm gonna have a glass for myself before my husband gets home, but when this sits all day and like a couple hours before your party, all the flavors will just kind of get dissolved in there and be so delicious. So, oh, I want a little more ice. Hold on. All right, so then I'm gonna pour, I should have got a strainer, but I'm gonna pour my delightful mixture in. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. Okay, so there you go. This is the standard classic mojito. It's got all your lovely, and then you would garnish it with a tiny sprig of mint on top. Put a little straw in it, and away you go. Now, my husband likes raspberry mojitos. Now, in the summertime, I would make my own raspberry syrup or raspberry simple syrup, and I would mix that in. But it's wintertime, you can't get raspberries. So I've got some raspberry liqueur, and I'm going to put in half an ounce right there. Just half an ounce, that's all it takes. I'm going to pour that in, and look at that. Instant raspberry mojito. When my husband gets home, he will be in heaven. And I'm going to be in heaven right now as I drink this. Oh man, that's good. That is real good. Happy New Year, everybody. See you in 2023. And thanks for watching Drunkoligy, and tune in to Sibling Rivalry on Friday afternoons. We release a new episode every Friday. And grab your mojito and join us there. See you then. Bye.